a wonderful day.
You've had a wonderful day.
Weekend's over, what do you say?
Sunday evening,
What do you say? Come on and swing with us.
hear our song and sing with us.
It's a poppin', it's a poppin'.
Hi, I'm Terry David Mulligan, and this is Hits a Poppin'. Well, actually, this isn't Hits a Poppin', the show is. This is a game. Well, it's not really a game. It's a prop that our writers and designers came up with so that I could come out here and welcome you to a show all about hits. What makes a hit song is about as hard to figure out as this game, but it is a combination of factors, and one of the most important is the composer. Take, for example, the Monkees, who are big hit makers, but would they be as big today if Neil Diamond hadn't written their first songs for them? They're not the only ones he's written for. He's written for people such as Lulu and Ronnie Dove, and they've had hits by him. He's written over 200 songs, and his hits have taken him to the top of the charts as a singer, too. His latest is called Two-Bit Man-Child, and here to sing it is a guy that does Neil Diamond better than anyone else, Mike Campbell.
The place that I am talking, hey, 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 but baby you don't understand, na 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 na, that time I can't take up good times, gotta make up, gotta find them. Got a taste of, and I do. I said I do, Mama, do. To-Bit Man-Child, I was born for nothing mostly. Good times sometimes, baby. Nothing ever holds me. You can't change me now. Nah, nah, nah.
Next hit is even more unique. Light My Fire was a hit last summer, and it's a hit again this summer. And it's due in part, as a matter of fact, due wholly to Jose Feliciano with his guitar and voice stylings. So for our next guest, I thought I'd choose Terry Frewer, singer and guitarist. Terry, when did you first meet Jose Feliciano? When did you first hear him?
It was about 4 years ago at the bunkhouse on Davie Street. He used to play there quite a bit.
That's in Vancouver?
Yeah.
Right?
He's been around a long time. He's had a number of albums, but nothing's really clicked for him until this last album, which I understand was produced by the same producer that does the Jefferson Airplane. That's great.
Yeah. That's good. Vancouver was one of the first places to turn on to him, and it looks like we've picked a winner. So here's Terry Frewer with Light My Fire, a la Feliciano.
You know that it would be untrue. You know that I would be a liar if I was to say to you, girl, we couldn't get much higher. No, come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set my night on fire. 'Cause the time for hesitating's through. There's no time to wallow in the mire. Now we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set my night on fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set it on fire. Hey, 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 hey. The time for hesitating's through. There's no time to wallow in the fire. Try now, we can only lose, and our love become a funeral pyre. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Yeah, yeah. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, girl, you know I'm not gonna get much higher.
The chances of a novelty record becoming a hit are pretty slim, but English record producer Jeff Stevens wrote one that may be the biggest hit ever. Of course, he's your average English record producer with 1920 pinstripe suits and a very large right arm from winding up his Victrola. He was inspired by his collection of 1920 fast-talking cylinder records, and he wrote a song which sort of captured the feeling of that sort of a time. And he sang and recorded it with some studio musicians. And that's the story of Winchester Cathedral, and that's how it was born. And it was such a giant hit that the audiences wanted to see the group, which of course didn't exist. So Jeff Stevens then formed the new Vaudeville Band and added a lead singer. We'd like you to meet them right now because they're one of the funniest club acts in the business. Here's Winchester Cathedral, the new Vaudeville Band.
How much I needed that guy. She
about 3 or 4 months ago, we met a very good friend of the new Vaudeville Band, also from England, recording star Lulu. You may remember that she hosted a show very much like this one called Where It's At. She was also working a club locally, which is where I met her, and she sang a song that I thought was just a gas. It was called Morning Dew, written by Tim Rose and Canadian folk singer Bonnie Dobson. Now, I don't know how much influence I had on Lulu, but she did release it as her current single, which really makes me happy because it's hard to pick a hit these days. The song has a feeling, well, it has its roots in the protest movement, but it's beautifully subtle. There's nothing left. It's the aftermath. It's a lonely girl on a desolate beach. Here's Nancy Lester with Morning Dew.
Walk me out in the morning dew, my honey. Walk me out in the morning dew today. Can't walk you out in the morning dew, my honey. Can't walk you out in the morning dew at all. Thought I heard a young man crying, baby. Thought I heard a young man crying today. You didn't hear no young man crying, baby. You didn't hear no young man crying at all. Thought I heard a young man crying, baby. Thought I heard a young man crying today. You didn't hear no young man crying, baby. You didn't hear no young man crying at all. Now there's no more morning dew. Now there's no more morning dew. What they were saying all those years was true. Now there's no more morning dew. But I heard a young man crying, baby. But I heard a young man crying today. You didn't hear no young man crying, baby. You didn't hear no young man crying at all. Now there's no.
A couple of weeks ago, I was talking about R&B hits. Rhythm and blues is a style of music, and each area interprets it differently. There's a Detroit Motown blues, there's a Stax Memphis blues, Atlantic blues, and Deep South blues. Vancouver even has its own style of blues. It's a mixture of Motown and West Coast funk. I'd like you to hear that sound now with the Mojo CO featuring the Collins brothers with two great big R&B giants. Here's Shotgun and Uptight.
Everything is alright uptight. Baby, everything is alright uptight. Woman, son, look at the railroad track now. The only clothes I own are a hanger on my back. But I'll be every single guy because I'm the apple of my baby's eye. It's alright, my clothes are new. Out of sight because my heart is true. I said, baby, everything is alright uptight. Baby, everything is alright uptight. Well, of a girl, I guess that's what you might say. I guess the folks brought her up that way now. Across the track she was born and raised in a great big old house with a butler and a maid. She said, no one is better than I know I'm just an average guy. Baby, everything is alright upside. Baby, everything is alright upside. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to introduce the Mojo COT very personally. The first thing we need is a man on the guitar, Mr. Frank Allison. Next thing we need is a man on the organ, Mr. Lou Crockett. And over to my right on bass, Mr. John Purse. And the man back on the drums, Mr. Leroy Short. Our brother over here, Mr. Tom Collins. Myself, we're gonna stop it till tonight. All right. Here we go. I said shotgun, shooting for the run now. Do the dirt, baby. Do the dirt now. I said it's twilight time. Oh, yeah. I said it's twilight time. I'm on the track. I said it's twilight time.
Now, rhythm and blues isn't strictly geographical. Two ingredients found in all blues aren't found on any map: soul and gospel. Take the soul of Ike Turner, the gospel of Tina Turner, put them together in St. Louis, Missouri, and you come up with the 1965 hit of River Deep, Mountain High. Now, a song that good just doesn't go away, and it's back again, this time with Leslie Uggams. She's the girl that went from Sing Along with Mitch to a hit Broadway musical, Hallelujah Baby, to a very, very recent TV special. Lynn Brooks has got an awful lot of soul, and she's going to do a Leslie Uggams tune for you right now called River Deep, Mountain High.
I love you, baby, like a flower loves the spring. I love you, baby. I love you, baby, like a robin loves to sing. I love you, baby. I love you, baby, like a schoolboy loves to fly. I love you, baby. And I love you, baby, river deep, mountain high. Baby,
that's Hits a Poppin' for this week. Bye. Play the hit game with me next Sunday at 7 o'clock when our guest will be Miles Ramsey and the New Reality Singers with Up, Up, and Away. And by the time I get to Phoenix, Jason Hooper and the Epics with some rhythm and blues, Don Crawford singing Suzanne. We'll take a trip to Victoria with Jillian Russell singing Chelsea Morning. The Norbert Bizak Dancers and Doug Parker's Big Band will do Classical Gas. And our special guest will be TV and recording star Jackie Wilson with Lonely Teardrops and I Get the Sweetest Feeling.